There he is, Danny Phantom. Appreciate you.
We have Pred.
Yo, you hear us?
What's going on, boys? I can hear you now.
We hear you. We can't see you. You're invisible right now.
Yeah, Riley, we
Can't see
can't
me?
see him.
Don't worry. We'll see you any moment. But hey, listen, at least we can hear you now.
Yeah, what's up, baby? How you feeling after that big old weekend of yours?
Oh man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy with how the team's been playing, man. You know, like we're a team that can win championships. We just need to all start peaking at the same time, and I feel like it's finally starting to come together. So yeah, I'm over the moon for that for sure.
Absolutely. I know Zin wants to say something.
No, listen. Don't worry. We'll get to that. First off, good shit this week. Good shit this weekend, kid. You guys have been playing lights out. You obviously have had yet another dominant season. So dominant that you have someone follow you around at events with a camera, like you're Jordan, making these documentaries. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Good shit this weekend.
Of course.
Why don't you kick them off with our first question?
Yeah, Pred, I got to ask you, AG. So obviously you come from Australia, which is very, very far away from here. How crazy has your journey been?
Holy shit, that's a tight zip. Go ahead.
Go ahead and roast him real quick.
Jesus Christ, I would pop you with a pin. Just one little right in the bicep.
It's like bubble boy.
Yeah, one little pin. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut. Sorry, I just saw you and I was like, Jesus.
But how crazy has the journey been from Australia to now playing here, being renowned as Rookie of the Year last year, now one of the best players, one of the best submachine gun talents we've seen in recent history in the league. Just tell me a little bit about the journey to now.
Honestly, man, it's honestly crazy when I think back. Like, I mean, only 2 years ago, I was just sitting in my bed in Australia across the world, 16 hours away. So for me to, transition my life and just leave my whole family behind and, just move into a whole new country of people that I'd never met in my life, never spoke to in my life, just a bunch of strangers, it was a lot of pressure on me because obviously a lot of Australians in the league haven't had longevity in the CDL. So for me, it was, obviously a lot of pressure, a lot of doubts.
Sorry, Dens.
So,
keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me it was it was obviously a bit nerve-wracking, but yeah, I couldn't be happier, man, to be where I am right now.
Yeah, you're killing it, and it's an absolute joy to watch you. We love to watch you on the mini map. Zin, go ahead.
How did you, where did you start? Did you look up to anybody? How did Pred come to be, if that makes sense?
Well. It happened in Black Ops 2, honestly. I actually told Seth this one time after I beat him at champs.
Okay, that's insane.
Which is insane, dude.
Which
those
is
bullets.
insane.
No, those bullets should have hit whenever you were top balk on. Wait, what map was it?
Crazy.
What was that map called?
Tuscan.
Nah, I got cheese because whenever you jump with the MP40, sometimes the bullets would go. I got cheesed. But go ahead.
But yeah. So for me, it started all in Black Ops 2. I used to watch Seth and Nate when they used to do their Road to Master YouTube series. I used to watch that every day. I'd miss days of school watching that stuff. I'd play rank play every day, just trying to get master, and that's where it all began. Honestly, I just started grinding Black Ops 2 rank play. And I was watching Seth and Nate's all their videos every day. I was missing school. I'd act like I was sick so I could just watch these YouTube videos. I would watch them religiously all the time. Miss plenty of days of school. And that's where it really started. And then I just made in Australia we have this thing called Cyber Gamer. It's game battles in Australia, and I just started playing that with my friends. And eventually as the years went on, I just started realizing that I was really good. But I never thought I'd be where I am now. No way. If you told me that 5 years ago, I wouldn't be able to believe that at all.
Yeah. I feel like that's how a lot of it starts for a lot of people. They start playing games with their friends. They discover, cyber game battles, whatever it may be, and then they take their game to the next level. You kind of have to leave your friends in the dust. You're getting way too good.
Yeah, exactly what happened.
Yep, exactly. I feel like that's a story for a lot of people. But we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty a little bit. Obviously, the whole optic thing was going on. I don't know if anybody's really asked you if or how it affected your team's morale, because obviously stage 2, you guys struggled a little bit, but now we're starting to see that Seattle come back to form, the Seattle that we know you guys can be. Did that moment affect you guys at all, or was it more so just a practice thing?
It's a bit of both. I'm not going to sit here and completely say that it wasn't, obviously didn't affect us because, our practice got delayed a long time as well. We didn't play for a long, and I was in Australia as well. So I was never gonna fly back to America. I didn't want to come back not knowing what team I was gonna be on. So for me, I was just sort of waiting for everything to unfold. So we didn't practice for a long time, and everyone was sort of, because the deal was so close to being done. Everyone was sort of preparing their mindsets for what's next. So like we kind of like, we had to sort of like regroup and like realize like this is the situation now. So for us, it was just a bit of like a, I wouldn't say it affected, like no one was like mad about it. It was more about just, we were just caught off guard in a way that, we were all preparing for something else. And, when we had to realize we had to all come back, and, it was just a bit of like a, unfortunate like timings. That's the best way I could put it.
Yeah, that's very fair. You were in Australia for a while as well. I mean,
Yeah, I was there for a long time.
it was a crazy moment in the Call of Duty esports scene. But Zin, go ahead.
Yeah, so on the back of that question, just talk to us about sort of your team's inconsistency, because I guess my question is, why does a team with so much talent play below average at times, or average, right? Like I think both of us consider, or the whole community considers you guys like an upper echelon team, and sometimes some stages you guys just don't hit that mark. Is it a practice thing? Is it a certain player who you think is your X factor? Talk to us about, I guess, just your team overall.
I think it's a bit of both, I feel like for us, there is definitely times during practice, like during a stage of practice where like we're not playing or like trying to absolute 100%, because it can be draining to be a competitor sometimes. Doing the like, it's just it's very tough on the mind, just screaming every day, and like sometimes we just definitely drop off the intensity. But I feel like for us, like you said, we're obviously a very talented team. We've been playing for a long time, so for us, it's like as a team we've been playing for a while. But so I don't know, like I honestly really don't know. We've always sat there and been like, we've always summed it up to practice, but I feel like it's just more like it's mainly the practice. Honestly, I feel like we just don't practice as efficiently as we should sometimes. We kind of put the foot off the pedal sort of thing. And I think that's a number one thing. I feel like recently we've sort of to like understand like this roller coaster is obviously not good enough to go from second to last, or like top 3 or top 4 to like last or something like that. We just knew like that something had to change, and for us it was just staying on top of our practice and making sure we held each other accountable.
Yeah, practice is so important. I mean, it was one of the things that I always tried to preach when I was playing. Obviously, I had spurts of being the goofy teammate and stuff like that, but as I got older, your practice reflects how you play in matches. Whenever the high scenarios come on, you just gotta get the head down and grind. So practice is very important, and that's how it be. But a crazy stat, I don't know if you know this, but you guys have the exact same placements as last year going up to your major win. You guys got second, 9th through 12th, 5th through 6th, and then you won. I don't think that's counting the Pro AM. But is this your major to lose, AG?
I don't know. I saw that yesterday in one of my replies, and oh my God, I wish I never saw it, man, because that is insane. Like, it's literally the exact same way. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to see it like that, and a lot of people have sent me that photo, and like I've seen it, and I'm just thinking like, man, I hope it's true, but I mean, after seeing it, it definitely makes it like just sound crazy, like the script. You know what I mean? Like it's just a crazy scenario for sure.
If it repeats itself, I'm gonna be mind blown. Like you're gonna have to come on the couch if you do win. Obviously, we're gonna be there with you guys. You're gonna have to come on. But if you guys do that, history repeats itself, and it's scary.
That is insane.
Go ahead, Zin.
AG, I gotta ask you a heavy one here.
Goodness, Zin. Let the guy breathe over there.
Listen. I already know what this question is.
I gotta ask you a heavy one. Like, you're 3-0ing teams like FaZe, but why couldn't you beat me? Like, what was it about? What was it about me in the CDL that you never once beat me in like 5 attempts, and you can't even beat me in ranked when I'm playing with my girlfriend and her friends? Like, what is it about Methodz that when you see the game, like when you see the name, what is it? Is it like a mental thing? What is it?
All right. So before I answer that question, I just want to say big thank you to you for retiring, because honestly, man, if you didn't retire, I don't think I could even win a championship.
That's good fucking gas.
I'm just very thankful, because you're obviously one of the most talented ARs in the game. So for me, just getting you out the league is just such a blessing to me. I was so
sarcastic bastard. Yeah, thank you. Hey, that's good gas.
I was so worried playing against you. Nah, honestly, I don't know what it is, man. Every time we played you,
they were always bangers. They were always good.
I don't know. They were good, but there was like some games where like cap dropped 50. Like there was kill records happening. There was some crazy stuff. I mean,
it was always insane, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, your team just. I mean, I guess you guys just matched up well. You and Lamar, like we just had good matchups. But
whoa, me and Lamar.
I couldn't beat you, and to me, it's kind of mind blowing to say that I could never beat Methodz, Zinni, and Anthony. Like that's just to me mind blowing.
He was beating. He was beating me, but he couldn't beat you.
And
it's
you'll
insane.
most likely.
So does that mean you're better than me?
Of course.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'll give you that. Listen. I just wanted to ask a heavy-hitting one. I appreciate the gas. Thank you.
Yeah. One more question. It's an easy one before we let you go. Sorry about the delay, by the way. It's.
No, you're good. You're good.
But with a dominant win over FaZe, you guys 3-0 LAG today. I just want to know how you guys are feeling going into the major. I'm assuming you guys are on top of the world, and just tell me a little bit about how the practice has been going and how confident you guys are headed into it.
Look, we're very confident. I mean, I feel like for us, everyone's always known our S&D hasn't been the best. So I feel like for us personally, we've just been really trying to get good at S&D because we know the respawns can come to us kind of naturally. We're just a really good respawn team. So my main focus especially has just been S&D. I mean, I've just been grinding like VODs and stuff, just trying to make sure I can elevate my S&D game because I feel like that's something that in my career that I've always been sort of average at. So I feel like as a team in general, though, that's just something that we've been really focusing on, and I'm just glad that the results are showing we can actually win a game 2 now and a game 5. So I feel like once we started winning those, that's when the results were going to start showing.
Yeah, when you guys are good at S&D, you guys are a serious threat. I mean, I want to give you some gas here. We were taking a look at some of the stats, and the work that you're putting in S&D is not going unnoticed.
1.74.
You have a 1.74 this stage in Search and Destroy. So whatever you're doing, keep that shit up. AG. Do you have anything else you want to ask? Or
one last thing, you want to go to Nobu tonight, bro? When we're done with the show, we go to Nobu or something.
I'm down, brother.
Yeah, I know you're always down. AG.
Zinni has Seth has a better impression than you.
Oh, go fuck yourself with that.
That's what I've been saying.
AG, thank you for coming on.
Disneyland.
Yeah, we love you.
Sir.
We love you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, brothers. Once again, sorry for the delay.
Yeah,
But,
AG, thank you, baby.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, boys and Columbus.
Appreciate you hopping on. Oh, he's an idiot.
Huh?
He's an idiot.
That guy's dumb, but he shoots fucking straight.
He shoots
Zin.
nice.